the room at the Marriott. It's a very nice room, very nice view. We asked for a view of the Danube, and what a beautiful view of the Danube. And it's 8:30 at night now, and it's a very comfortable room, very comfortable room. And it also has a bathtub. I like bathtubs, I don't like showers. So at least we have a tub, at least we're comfortable. We have a nice mirror. It's a very nice room. I'm very happy with the room. Very happy with the room at the Marriott Budapest. Thank you very much. This is goulash.
Yeah.
So let's see, she's been dying for goulash. We're at the Marriott here. It's good, Lila says. It's a beautiful bridge. Here's the beautiful tram. There's the castle, and there's another beautiful bridge. This is the view from the bar on the 9th floor. This is the view from our room. There's the boat. You can take a 1-hour boat tour. And there's the palace and the castles. They're all up here, all up the hill. The palaces, the castles. This is the boat we're allowed to take with the hop-on, hop-off bus. Last boat we're allowed to take is 5 o'clock. And there's the palace. And there's the other bridge. And that's the Intercontinental Hotel over there. And this is our hotel, the Marriott. The Marriott. And this is Lila. And we have our hats, but there's no sun, so the sun left us. Tram, and it's free if you're over 65 or 63. It goes all down the river. There's our hotel. These are the very fancy Viking river ships. I think it's expensive. It's like 4,000 euros for a week, $5,000 for 1 week on the river. Danube from Amsterdam, they go, and then they even go to Romania, some of them. This is the other side of the Viking river ship. Maybe we can stow away, we can hide. 2 Viking ships. This is a beautiful bridge. You walk over to Pest, and there's a funicular that goes up, and here's another Viking ship. There are 3 of them. Unbelievable. Passengers are having lunch. It's nice. Outside they're having lunch. How nice. Believe it. These are actually 2 ships. So they've got 4 ships in the harbour. And they're all having lunch. It's unbelievable. 4, oh here's the palace. 4 ships at the same time. Tired. And the passengers are having lunch, and there's the palace. And there's another hotel my parents stayed in 50 years ago there. We're walking towards the shoes. The Jews were brought here. They were told to take their shoes off, and then they were shot. And they did this exhibition, iron shoes. These are all iron shoes. And there's the parliament. Iron. It is iron. Iron shoes. All different apartment buildings are beautiful. All pre-war. There's the parliament. There's the It's beginning to drizzle, which is very nice. Now we have to figure out where to meet the person for our tickets. We booked ahead of time. Very nice apartment buildings. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, I think. This is the elevator.
I'll take a picture with
From
you.
1902. 1902.
So,
Beautiful. It's all gold. That's the crown. Over there's the crown. That's the crown over there. Crown. Hungarian crown. The parliament.
This is the parliament.
This is the other side of the parliament building with the Hungarian flag. And that's the square where 100 people were killed during the 1956 revolution against the Russians. Apartment buildings are beautiful. They were all, of course, built before the war. Yeah, but it's still nice. It's the other side. We went all around the parliament. It's based on London, the London Parliament. Similar, somewhat similar. This is a bus that goes in the ocean. This is a beautiful apartment building. Voila. Voila.
Elle est mal sortie à cause
These are all the shoes. People who were shot. They had to take their shoes off. And then they were shot. People are now in their cabins. They're relaxing on their
people are now
verandas.
in their cabins.
Very nice. Marriott. This is included on the hip hop bus. We take a cruise on the ship for an hour. It's a hotel. There's the Intercontinental. I had goulash here in 1972. But they renovated the outside. Viking ships.
No?
This is the city park. This is the Gundel Cafe, one of the most famous cafes in Budapest. Cappuccino at Gundel's and the Coca-Cola at Gundel's. Cappuccino at Gundel's, and this is delicious. This cookie is delicious. It's by the park, it's near the park, Hero Square. So this is the palatschinken with apricot jam. It's good. But it's cold. Usually I have it hot. There's a bar. Look at that iced coffee. It looks delicious.
She's having a nice coffee.
It's beautiful. Thank you, the Gundel, who founded the cafe in 1897, I think. Poor guy, he's a real person at Gumdel's. They also have a garden. I didn't know they had a garden. That looks nice, huh? The garden? Also have a garden. Mind you, I prefer to eat inside. Didn't you, Lila? Huh? In the evening it must be nice. This is Gundel's, founded in 1897. Really beautiful. It's near the park. Right next to the park, near the Heroes Memorial. East German cars. East German Trablon or whatever. This is the city park. No, East German cars. This is the bridge to Pest. We're going to Pest. This is the Gellert Hotel where they have the thermal baths, huge swimming pool, and they have warm water. This is the Marriott, Intercontinental, and the Parliament. The railway station of Budapest. My mother stopped here many times.
This is the stop number
Bucharest.
9.
The Parliament. Here's the bridge. There's the Intercontinental, the Hyatt. And then here's the palace, the funicular, but there's a bus, there's a shuttle bus. You can pay and it'll take you up to the castle and the church. That's the hotel, that's the Hilton, where my parents stayed. There, and then there it is. This is stop number 1 on the shuttle in this area. This is where the Hilton Hotel is. That's the Matthias Church. This is near the Matthias Church. The Parliament, beautiful view. Beautiful view. This is very nice from the Hilton Hotel. Good, we took one of these from the bottom of the hill. It's better than the funicular. It's the St. Matthias Church. This is on top of the hill in Pest. This is the Hilton Hotel. The view from the top of the hill. There's the Intercontinental, there's the hills, there's the Marriott. This is the palace. There's the Intercontinental, there's the Hyatt.
I would never guess she was Canadian. But I looked at her and said, oh, and she was talking English to this other one.
This is the telepherique. But it's better to take the shuttle bus because the shuttle bus otherwise you've got to walk all over the place when you get on. Much better to take the shuttle bus that takes you all over. This is the palace and they're still renovating. Can you imagine from the war, they're still renovating? The palace which we can see from the other side. But it's a museum, it's a gallery now. Everything was destroyed, I assume, during the war. That's the Intercontinental, that's the Hyatt. And that's the palace which we see from below. But it's just a museum, it's a gallery.
Sì, però quei soldi lì, generazionalmente, verranno consumati.
Vuole pulire, ma la vita costava la metà.
Infatti questa è la cosa, la gente ancora oggi non ha capito quanto siamo da crescere, perché ci sono questi ammortizzatori sociali che generazione prima di noi, che ancora ma però io tutti sono i clienti. Vedi mi ho fatto Andrea che lui
Figyelj, ha szoros lenne.
Building they after so many years. And this they're redoing this. Fantastic. This is what it looks like when it was destroyed, and they're rebuilding it. Rebuilding. A bus. Oh, he's not stopping. This little bus is much better than the funicular, and it goes up to the castle and to the Matthias church. Castle and all the cranes, because they're still rebuilding it. This is the famous Café Gerbeau. This is a Swiss guy who opened this store, pastry store in 18 something or other. They're all their cakes. Esterhazy. The famous cakes, Hungarian Esterhazy and Dobos. There's the Dobos. There's the cafe. There's Lila by the window. Very nice. Very, very nice. And you can sit outside. It's hot today. The typical Hungarian cake, it's the Esterhazy. And this is typical Hungarian, it's Dobos. Dobos torte. And the Esterhazy. The Esterhazy tastes like nuts. Chocolatey, very chocolatey, dark with caramel. It's an apple strudel pancake thing. Of China, they have this huge office, huge floating bus, it's called. It's the Four Seasons Hotel. I mean, the building is very interesting. This is the Basilica. Goulash soup. It looks delicious and it smells delicious, and there's some bread, and it's a very nice area. This is the Four Seasons restaurant. There's meat, potatoes, carrots. It's absolutely delicious. Apartment buildings are gorgeous, I think. Beautiful from the outside. We couldn't find where to buy the ticket.
because they knew that there was
보시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 하지만 보시면은 우리 처음 받았던 사람들이 조금 더 어두운 모습을 볼 수가 있을 겁니다. 오늘 이제 말레이시아 거니까
This guy has a nerve. I mean, he makes. Oh, we've had to listen to him. Oh, he's finally finished. Finally finished. Beautiful building. And they have a view of the basilica. This guy's been with this couple for at least an hour, non-stop talking to them and serving them. It is the weirdest. It is so weird. There's the palace. There's the Hilton and the churches there. The bridge, the chain bridge, the palace, the Hilton, and the Matthias church. Tram, and it's free if you're over, I think, 63 years old. Beautiful square. They have these beautiful apartment buildings. This is nice. like London. Like the moon. This is the opera. It had to be smaller than the one in Vienna. It's a nice church, and they have the most beautiful apartment buildings. The old buildings are stunning. These beautiful buildings. What an apartment building that is. This building is nice, but it's in bad shape, but it's still nice, hasn't been renovated. Second largest synagogue in the world. It's the synagogue of Budapest, recently renovated. Second biggest in the world. The women sat upstairs. Memorial to Wallenberg, the Swedish diplomat who saved thousands of Jews, was arrested by the Russians and disappeared, probably killed by the Russians. The names of everybody Raoul Wallenberg saved, the thousands of Jews he saved, by giving him documents, Swedish documents. Raoul Wallenberg Park. This is the scene, Raoul Wallenberg, with all the names of the thousands and thousands he saved. Swedish diplomat, arrested in 1945 by the Russians and killed in Moscow, probably. These are the graves of 2,000 Jews that were found in the courtyard, killed in 1944-45 by the Hungarian Iron Cross. And they're buried here. Some of them have names, others are nameless. The Rambach Synagogue, a few minutes away from the big one, the New York Cafe in Vienna and Tara Hotel, very famous cafe. New York Cafe, I've never seen so many people. It's very famous. Don't have a reservation. We're out there, they put us downstairs. This is the New York Cafe, New York Cafe. Traditional Hungarian, Austrian palachinken. This is cheese. Coffee was not good. It was really, in Italy we had fantastic iced coffee. It was really bad, the iced coffee. The palachinken wasn't bad. I like the music though, the music is nice. The clock up there. What I like is the music. They have very nice music. I like the music here.